This is the old hot water boiler that's probably about 75 to 80 years old. And obviously the old parts are not available anymore, so we put a brand new pilot light and a
safety switch.
Yeah, and it also has what's called a thermocouple. Which is basically a device that when heated produces millivolts of electricity, which operates the relay.
Chris also installed a AC to DC transformer, 24 volt over there with an inline fuse, which was his idea. There's the inline fuse right there.
Oh yeah, we put the inline fuse there. We had to put the inline fuse there because
the last one got damaged.
The last one there was a short.
So this is Chris's idea, putting in.
So we didn't want to, yeah, we didn't want to have to worry about a short circuit in the future. So we have that.
Oh, this old dumb furnace here is about I don't know, 100 years old, and it had a pilot gas line without any safety mechanism whatsoever. So what we did is we put a safety switch in, constructed by Bezo. That's what you see here. So the pilot gas now, which was a standing pilot gas, which means it's always on, comes into this safety device and then goes back out to the pilot flame. And the only way this valve stays open is if there's a flame on a thermocouple, which is basically controls the pilot gas. And did I leave anything out?
Yeah, and also this has a relay in it that allows the main gas valve to shut off,
which is that
if
right
the
there.
pilot goes off. See right there, you see how I put wire nuts and I put it in series with the 24 volts. That keeps the main valve on. So if the pilot light goes out, this Bezo switch, if you see there, will switch off the main valve, and then you will be totally protected.
Okay.
And then let's see, I'll show you what we. And then inside, if you can see, I put a brand new pilot. I put in a brand new pilot light. Ordinary wire cutter that's normally used for copper, but because I'm so good at doing, I'm going to be using it on aluminum, which if you don't know how to do, I wouldn't do if I were you. So it is that never ever tighten this thing with more than just a little bit, then turn around, turn it this way a few times, turn it that way until you feel it getting loose. And then you turn this slightly, and you feel it tight, feel it loose. Just keep, never turn it one way because otherwise you're going to get a thread there, which you don't want. And then I make it a little tighter. And slowly, you got to be patient with this. It's really important because you don't want to squish the pipe or put unnecessarily.
Yeah, you could damage it if you do it wrong.
Yeah, you don't want to damage the pipe, otherwise the gas is going to leak.
By the way, why are we using aluminum piping for this gas line? Why don't we use a copper pipe?
Well, I'll let you answer that because you're the...
No, I was asking you. Fine. It's because the copper pipe can oxidize.
And yeah, they're called little pinholes. And those little pinholes will mean you will get gas leaking,
yes,
and your house will blow up.
So if you look at this copper pipe, you know, there's a pipe just like it is over here somewhere that's probably 100 years old, and then you wouldn't know it just by looking at it.
See, now that came off see how nice and smooth that is? Okay. That is nice and smooth. And you don't have to worry about the burr because we're not running water, we're running gas. Okay, put it on stop.
6 cells.
So we're making a hole for Try the screw now. Still bigger? Still need it bigger?
I guess I needed a bigger bit to begin with.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh boy.
Need a bigger bit. This is what we call trial and error, you know?
Yeah.
The only way to fly, trial and error.
I wouldn't want to be on that airline.
No. Go ahead.
That's...
Okay, now you're making a bigger hole. Let's see if the screw fits. If the screw fits, wear it.
It fits.
Oh, good. It fits. Great. Happy to hear that. Maybe we'll get this done by Thanksgiving, you know?
I'm using a locking nut.
Yeah, so that the immense vibration that happens down here won't loosen it.
Oh man.
All you need is a screwdriver here. Here, take the screw. You need this, right?
Yeah, but I can't get this locking nut on. So these are unusual nuts. They're compression fittings, and you have to tighten them a lot, basically, because they actually become warped as you tighten them. They squeeze around the tubing. The brass actually is what's the word I'm looking for?
Just squeezes it, yeah.
Yeah, it squeezes it. So you really want to tighten these a lot.
So, yeah, make sure that nothing moves.
So it's probably a good idea to practice a tightening like this on something that you don't need, because if you practice on something that you do need and you break it and you're screwed.